Hi team, Anna here, makeup teacher and educator and creator specifically for people with hooded eyes. I also post a lot of fun and useful content on oily and textured skin because that's what I have. And today I have so much stuff in front of me. We're going to be doing a full face of new viral makeup. I literally have all of the hottest launches in front of me. I am super grateful to all of the brands who sent these goodies my way. If you haven't checked it out, I did post like a huge PR haul where I opened up all of these boxes, and these are the products we're going to be trying out today. On the menu, we have the new e.l.f. foundation, we have the new ABH Blur blush, YSL bronzer, Natasha Denona golden palette. What else? ABH lippies, One Size Beauty powder, new KVD brown eyeliner. So much stuff. I literally cannot wait. Let's get right into it. So first thing I have for us today is this product by Believe. I have never received a package from this brand, so this is my first package from them. These are the Super Drops Niacinamide Golden Glow Serum. I have not read about this product yet, but I did kind of like swatch it on the back of my hand and it gave me the most beautiful, gorgeous glow. Also, as a person, I do like niacinamide. I know some people can be sensitive to that ingredient, so please be mindful when purchasing products like that. So basically this is going to be a face serum and you can apply it kind of like under makeup or as makeup. So we're gonna kind of use it as a primer. I only have moisturizer on my face and I did do my brows because they're boring, even though I have some new products to try out. I just really didn't want to do brows on camera. So let's go ahead and apply the serum, and then obviously we're gonna go with a more like pore blurring primer on top because your girl has texture. I cannot go without a pore blurring primer, but I did want to show it to you. So it kind of looks just like a normal serum, but then when you spread it on your face, look at that golden, gorgeous, luxurious glow. Like, wow. And it smells really nice, kind of citrusy, but also just like expensive. You know what I mean? Like clean and citrusy. I'm so bad at describing scents. There's no way I will ever be like a perfume influencer or a sommelier for that matter. But anyways, take a look at the glow it gave me. It feels absolutely beautiful. If you're girly with perfect skin, first of all, why are you watching this channel? I envy you. Second of all, you could probably benefit from this because this all over your skin without any makeup, perfect summer beachy vibe if you ask me. Next on our agenda, I do have a new primer to test out. It's not new on the market necessarily, but it is new for me and I'm so pumped. So I got the One Size Secure the Blur primer. Listen, my relationship with One Size primers is really toxic. I hate their Secure the Sweat primer. It has never ever worked for me. The brand themselves reached out to me and gave me tips and tricks on how to make it work. First of all, I don't want to have some tips and tricks if you are a more expensive brand. Like if your primer is $3, then yes, I will listen to how to work it out. I will pay a little bit more attention, get some work in and make it work. But if your primer is $20 or whatever, it has to work however I apply it. But anyways, okay, I'm going on a rant here. I hate that primer. Their Secure the Glow, however, is beautiful, wonderful, amazing. It has like little, what is it? Is it a boba primer? Is that what they call it? Anyways, it has like little dots there and it's really, really good, gorgeous glow. But I am all about that blur. So I think that this will be the winner and this will be my favorite primer from the brand. By the way, I love the brand. Even though I hate that one primer, I adore most of their other products. So I have not looked at this yet at all at the texture and stuff. Oh, beautiful. It already feels like that beautiful mattifying formula that I like. I don't think there's a scent, or maybe just a little bit. I can see that it's already blurring the center of my face, and that's basically where I'm applying it, just through the T-zone, because I do want the glow from that previous product to kind of peek through when we apply foundation. But this, isn't it just beautiful? Let me grab my mirror because your girl's blind. Okay, yeah, it kind of works like more mattifying so than blurring, but I do enjoy this. I do quite enjoy this. All right, we're going to see how it looks under foundation and then make the final decision. But so far, I definitely like it better than the other two primers. Okay, next product is foundation. This has to be one of the most viral foundations in the past couple months, especially coming from e.l.f. This is, I believe, the first foundation they're coming out with in like 6 or 7 years, which is crazy if you ask me. What is more crazy is the price of this baby. $8. $8. In this economy, $8, elf. Hats off to you. You did it. You literally created a good product. I'm sorry, it's a little bit of a spoiler. I already played around with it yesterday. I couldn't, okay? You created a great product for $8, kind of cutting costs on the packaging, which if you ask me, please do so. I'd rather pay $8 for great formula than $25 for a glass bottle. I could not care less about a glass bottle. If I want to treat myself, I will buy a foundation from Pat McGrath or whatever. But this delivers so gorgeous. So this is going to be their soft glam satin foundation, and don't let it fool you. I know it says satin, but the finish is going to be more natural than satin, and the coverage is going to be natural, medium, buildable coverage. I was kind of terrified to try it out on my oily and textured skin, but it did work out. It did work out. I want to say that I do have the shade 22 light. They sent over 3 shade. This one seems to be more or less close to what I have right now because I'm a bit tan, but they also sent over their cute little brush. And yes, when I touch it, it's kind of, you know, it's a cheap brush, but I will give it a go nonetheless. I forgot to try it out yesterday. So let's go ahead and kind of put some of this foundation on my skin right here. And I don't want to go overboard, so I'm just going to start blending it out with this brush. I am overall not a brush girly. I prefer a sponge, and I do have some brushes that I like, but they're all very high-end and luxurious brushes, saying that this is actually doing a decent job. I think it's not about the brush. I think it's because this foundation is so phenomenal that it is actually doing a decent job blending out. You can see that the coverage is there, but it's not high. Like, it is kind of medium, natural, and you can see it's not glowy. So I wouldn't call it satin. I would call it like a natural finish foundation. It looks beautiful. I think it looks beautiful. This is just one little layer. I think it looks gorgeous. If I wanted more coverage, I could apply another layer, but honestly, I will just get that from the concealer. So let me just finish this up. Yeah, this brush is actually really good. I don't know how much e.l.f. brushes are. Maybe like a handful of bucks. Honestly, for that price, this is a good one. Okay, I'm gonna bring you guys closer. Take a look right there at one light layer. Can you still see my skin and spots? Yes. Is that a bad thing? No. I want to still look like a human, not like caked on foundation queen. What is that supposed to mean? I don't know, but I love the effect on this. I think it's phenomenal. I can still see glow peeking through from that serum that we applied earlier. Anyways, I absolutely love this foundation, and you're going to see when all of the makeup is complete how good this looks under makeup. All right, let's get into concealer. So one concealer that I haven't had a feel yet, I don't necessarily have like a new concealer, but a concealer that I'm struggling, a concealer that I am yet to fall in love with, is this one by Mercier that went viral just as their foundation several months ago. I purchased both of them and I don't like them. I am the biggest fan of Mercier brand. I adore them, but the foundation has not worked out for me. It's peeling on my skin no matter what product I use. I don't know why. I am still yet to figure that out. But this concealer, I feel like it doesn't give me enough coverage, the coverage that I deserve, the coverage that I need. It doesn't give me enough. And for that reason, I kind of have beef with this concealer. But anyways, this is their Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Concealer. Let's give it a go one more time, shall we? It's a nice lightweight formula, I'll give you that. It is easy to blend, but I am going to use it as if I'm using it for the first time. I am going to try and get rid of the darkness under my eyes, kind of lift a little bit through here, and then I have a spot here, and then maybe through the center of my forehead. And I'm gonna go ahead and use a sponge for this to give all of the chances to this concealer. And it's not bad by any means. While the foundation didn't work at all, this I am just yet to understand the hype behind. Maybe because I am such a full coverage girly and I prefer the Makeup by Mario or Natasha Denona concealer to this lightweight formula. Maybe like that's my thing. That's my thing with this. Or maybe because I bought it with the foundation and I really didn't like the foundation, it kind of made me feel like I don't like the concealer too, because right now I'm blending it and it looks natural and gorgeous and beautiful. And honestly, I'm obsessed with this at this point. Yeah, I take it back. This is a beautiful, lightweight, hydrating formula. Usually my under eyes look a bit drier at this point when I use my Makeup by Mario or Natasha Denona, and I name those two because those are kind of my favorites. But this is a beautiful beautiful, lightweight, hydrating formula. Okay, I do not mind that. I do not mind that at all. I do want a bright under eye, so I will use a dot of Makeup by Mario shade 160, which is a brightening shade for me, and I always do this. I use 2 concealers. Sue me, please don't, but this is what I do. And I'm going to just tap it right in that very inner corner. And you see, it gives me a little bit of that brightness that I seek. Gorge. Okay, the skin so far is absolutely skinning. Let's talk contour slash bronzer. GXVE sent over their Good Apple bronzer sculpt balm duo and their blushes. I am kind of on the fence about this product. So in my opinion, this is kind of close to the formulation of their Good Apple balm foundation, which makes me feel greasy because I prefer their serum, GXVE Good Apple serum foundation. That one works beautifully on me. So this is kind of the balmy texture that I am usually put off by, not gonna lie. But at the same time, when I played around with this yesterday, this looked beautiful on my skin. So let me give you a little tutorial here. We're basically having a cooler tone shade and a warmer tone shade. So one is going to be like a sculpting contour product and one is going to be a warming up bronzing product. So they had an entire like tutorial kind of like thing. Well, this is what they planned with this product, right? You grab your cooler shade, you kind of apply it to sculpt, so on the bone or wherever. And this is a nice shade for me. It's kind of leaning grayish if I apply too much, but as you can see, if I blend it out, it is a beautiful contour shade for me. And then you basically take a warmer shade, which is that bronzer, and you kind of apply it on top to warm the complexion up. And then look at this beautiful effect. So I kind of really liked the idea behind this, and I am just still on the fence about the finish of it. But honestly, when I powder, and even now it looks glowy, but there's nothing wrong with it. But when I powder, it's gonna look absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, I kind of enjoy this product. I like the concept of it. I wish like more people talked about it, and I just haven't seen like anyone's opinion on this. That's what I'm trying to say. Usually, you know, you scroll your social media and you see all of these products and you know, oh, okay, this one, they like this one, people don't like this one. With the GXVE duos, I literally haven't heard anything since they came out. And they came out a while ago, so I'm not really sure what we as a community think about it. But I am forming my own opinion. And I think I'm liking these. Like, I will give it that. It is super easy to blend. It is super easy to blend. I will try and kind of contour my nose. I don't know if that's a mistake or not, but we're here to play around, to test out all of the new makeup. So yeah, this is what it's giving. Kind of gorge. If we're talking about their blushes, they also sent me 2 shades of this. So we got the more berry tone and the more peachy tone. I did try the more berry tone yesterday. So it's the same balmy texture. I actually was planning on testing this out, but I already kind of have an opinion on that because it's the same formula as the bronzer, exactly the same. I will say that it's super pigmented. This guy will definitely work for a ton of different complexions because I did a tiny little layer and it was so bright. If you go with a couple layers, this could definitely suit a deeper tone. Not sure about this one. This is super light, but I figured that let's just not go and use that blush. Let's use one blush, the one kind of like viral hot product that is a topic of many this week, I guess. So I'm gonna be trying out the ABH Anastasia Beverly Hills Blurring Serum Blush. I have tried a different shade. I'm kind of super impressed with the formula. Even though I am not a fan of liquid blushes, I prefer the cream formula where you can pick it up with a brush from the pan and then apply it on your cheeks. But the formula is really, really good. The colors are really, really vibrant, but not overly so. Excuse you. Okay, so the other day I tried the shade Guava, which was kind of a more pale pink. Let's go ahead and do this shade, which is Hibiscus, which is going to be a more vibrant shade, so I will be a little bit more careful. And I like applying it with a brush. I feel like it works beautifully. You can see it's super pigmented, but at the same time, it blends out beautifully and easily into a nice, soft blur finish. I don't know how they do it. Typically, these liquid blushes are more on the glowy side, or at least just kind of matte side, but this is very vibrant, beautiful, soft blur, matte finish, but at the same time, there's a little bit of that natural glow that I super love. And one extra thing that I want to mention about this blush that I just adore, I don't have to go on top of this with a powder blush to re-intensify it because this pigment is so good and it stays on. It's quite a long wear formula. I really enjoyed it, and I wasn't really thinking that I would enjoy it so much, but look at the beautiful finish. Absolutely gorgeous. If you like liquid blushes, if you liked soft blur finishes, this is a must-have. This is super, super good. I will mention another blush that came out recently, semi-recently, I've tried and fell in love with a little bit more than this one though. I just want to mention it because I didn't really have time to try it out on camera, but it's the Lawless Pinch My Cheeks Soft Blur Cream Blush. This one is definitely the most blurring formula that you can find on the market. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't want to put more blush because we're already super blushed, but just wanted to mention this guy and to give it enough love. It deserves all of the credit. Yeah, look at the skin right now. It's so pretty. I've made an executive decision to do something super risky right now, even though my skin is looking flawless. But Revolution sent over their Beauty Prism powder, Aura powder. I don't know the name of this. I think it's Aura powder. Take a look at this powder. So it's going to be hopefully translucent, and it has all of these different colorful pigments in it. So my hope is that if I mix it up and I set, say, my under eyes, that it's going to work as my favorite Pat McGrath powder. Am I delusional? Absolutely yes. Will I still try it out? Absolutely yes. So let me go ahead and kind of make sure I don't have any creasing under my eyes, and we'll just give it a go. We'll try one eye. If it doesn't work, we'll go back to Pat, apologize, and bend our knees. I'm gonna pick it up on a small little brush, which I use typically for my under eyes, and this is the BK Beauty 110, and I'm going to try and set this eye. Okay, what do we think? It's not bad. It definitely mattified things. I don't know how long wear or, you know, good this will wear. I really don't know, but as initial setting vibes, definitely not Pat McGrath, not even near, but it did mattify my under eyes. I think it's quite cute. I think this is worth a try. I don't mind it at all as of now, but I'm not going to use it for the rest of my face. I just kind of wanted to go with whatever I have on hand. So I do have the One Size Beauty translucent powder. I tried their pink, which was a little bit too deep for me, so I'm not the biggest fan of that one. And I tried their ultra peach shade, which I am the biggest fan of because that one is light enough for my complexion. But this translucent shade kind of should be good for anyone, right? Is that what translucent means? It does not look really translucent. It just looks like light kind of skin tone color, but let's give it a whirl. Let's give it a go. And I know that I already know that I adore this formula. So at least there's that. I know there's no risk with this one. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some on the lid here. And then I'm gonna use a makeup puff for setting my entire face. All right, let's pick some up and just start pressing that in. Oh, this is so good. But I kind of feel that when I am less tan, again, this might lean too yellow for me. I don't know why they do this with like translucent powders, or like give me like a white powder, like a fair powder, like a lighter shade than this one, because I just feel like it leans yellow, and it looks pretty right now, but I just know that in the winter when I am white as a ghost, this is not gonna go. But the formula is just out of this world. Really beautiful, blurring, gorgeous, long wear. Adore this stuff. Okay, let's bronze my skin a little bit more because I have this gorgeous, stunning YSL All Hours Hyper Bronze Powder Bronzer in the shade Light, I believe, or 02 or something. So this legitimately looks like my skin tone right now, but I am hoping that it's just in the pan and it's gonna still work as a bronzer, even though I'm a bit tan. It's so beautiful. I just really wanna use it and I wanna give it a try. I have not tried it yet, so I'm just gonna grab my regular powder bronzer brush, which is also from BK Beauty. Can't you tell I adore them? 8507. I'm gonna pick this up. I'm so excited. Oh my God. Let's do this. I'm just gonna concentrate this where I put my KVD products. Oh no, this is gorgeous. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh my God. Finally, I have another good bronzer because I only use Pat McGrath Labs bronzer on a daily, and I'm like, I'm gonna run out and I'm gonna have to buy a new one, even though I have 700 bronzers in my drawer. But I just reach for a good one, and there isn't a lot of good bronzers on the market, but this is it. This is literally it. It is not cool tone by any means. It is definitely warm, and I feel like there's some redness to the pigment here, even though you can't tell from the pan, but it looks spectacular. It gives me sun-kissed look. It's completely matte, which is definitely my favorite thing about it. You just feel luxurious when you use this. It definitely reminds me of the Pat McGrath formula, not gonna lie. I love it. I absolutely love it. Yes, finally, I have 2 bronzers in my rotation now. But even though this is matte and I super love it, I also wanted to bring kind of a little bit more glow to my face and kind of give another chance. Not that I have given a chance to this product, but kind of try it out again. I've only tried it once. So this is by RMS Beauty. This is their Tan Lines Hydra Bronzer. And this is super, super glowy type of shade. And I don't mind it. I kind of love it. So I'm going to pick up a clean brush and I'm going to go a little bit to bring a little bit of glow back to my face and just use some of this to brighten up and liven up my complexion. I think it looks absolutely stunning. Just a tiny bit. I didn't want to apply a lot. And now that I'm looking at my face, I'm like, okay, I'm not applying a powder blush, and my blush is kind of disappearing for some reason, even though I was just raving how good that ABH blush was. But I feel like I still need more. So how about we try this Flawless one, because I love it so much. And actually I have not tried it on powder yet, so this will be a real test because I am wearing powder now, but I think it's gonna do great. So this shade is Angel. From neutral shades, my faves are Angel and Rosebud, and then there's red, pink, purple, what have you. But these 2 are like my favorite mauve kind of neutral shades. So I am just going to go a little bit on top of this, and you can see how beautiful it works on top of powder, how blurring and matte this looks, and just gorgeous pigmentation. So this is absolutely my top blush of 2024 so far. Oh, look at that finish. Beautiful. For highlight, I'm kind of still working on the ginormous package that Iconic London sent over. Oh, they did send a concealer. I should have used that one next time. But they sent over their illuminator, and this is probably a highlighter, if I were to guess. So let's just kind of use it. I'm gonna apply it on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna blend it out with a brush. I don't know why I picked up such a dense brush. Oh, this looks so beautiful. And then I'm going to go a little bit on top here. Yes, this is actually the way to do it. Stunning. Just kind of like a little bit of this beautiful glow. I like when the highlighter is not chunky, and this just looks really natural and really beautiful, and I feel like you could use it all over your body as well. Really stunning product. And then lastly, we're going to need to set the face. And actually, lucky for me, I have a new setting spray, which I'm so pumped about because it is a new setting spray, but in the family of my favorite setting sprays. So this is going to be the Urban Decay All-Nighter with hyaluronic acid and watermelon fruit extract. So basically this will be probably a better version of the regular all-nighter for girlies with more dry and normal skin. I love the regular one because I am oily skin girly, and that locks it in, but at the same time I don't mind a little bit more hydration. So I think that I will like this one as well, especially because it smells like watermelon. Oh yes. Oh my god, that just like is so refreshing and so beautiful. It smells amazing. I love everything about this. Yes, please. Thank you. Give us more. Give us more scents. I'm going to be super transparent, you guys. I was not liking the way my under eyes are looking, so I did go ahead and put a little bit of my favorite Pat McGrath under eye powder just to kind of give this concealer a chance, I guess, because I didn't want that Revolution powder to spoil what's going on my face. All right, let's put on a little bit of our lippy before we get to the gorgeous Natasha Denona Golden Palette. I have a ton of new products from ABH. I have never tried their lip liner, their new like revamped lip liners or lip velvets or glosses. I was shook to my core when I tried this yesterday. Oh my god. The application, the firmness, the shade, everything was absolutely perfect. I feel the hype. Granted, I did try and go to Sephora multiple times to try this out. So Anastasia, Do not be angry with me. Thank you for sending these over because I could not get them at Sephora. They were always sold out. So this shade I have here is Deep Taupe. That's the only one of 4 that I tried. The other ones are kind of warm or deep, which I love, 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 and I will try that too. But they're kind of warm, woody shades. And this one is right up my alley. Absolutely phenomenal. Grab these. They're so good. Like, there's just something about a wooden pencil that plastic pencils can never do. Even though I love plastic pencils, but this is just, there's something about this. And look at that shade. It's gorgeous. It's perfect. Just look at that lip liner. Doesn't it look absolutely fantastic? So in terms of their lip velvets, I'm on the fence about this formula. It's matte, it's velvety, it's non-drying, but somehow it's still annoying. It's like annoying me. Like I put it on and like it feels that something is on, even though it's hydrating and non-drying and definitely not the Huda Beauty matte lipstick from 2016. But still, there's something about these that I'm not really used to. So I'm gonna opt out of trying them on the video today. I will happily try this instead. These are from Moira Beauty. These are their Lip Goddess lipsticks, hydrating creamy lipstick lip shine. I know and love Moira. I know they can do no wrong. And then I'll put the ABH gloss on top because I have not tried that yet. So let's see if this shade number 8 called Another is going to work for us today, or if we are gonna need something lighter. Yeah, this is kind of too, again, warm woody tone. So we're just gonna go with a lighter guy. This is shade 2, Sweetie. And if needed, we're just gonna apply it through the center of the lips if this is too light. But I do love me a light lipstick from time to time. Wow, these are so cool tone. Like this looks so pretty. Wow, I love this. All right, let's give it a go. In case you didn't know, Moira is one of my favorite affordable brands. I am waiting for the day when we're able to buy them at a retailer, Target or Ulta or something, anything at all, because look at this. Oh my God, this is so good. This is comfortable. This is not shiny, but not matte. This is just really natural, comfortable. Wow, look at this lip combo. Thanks, Anna. You chose wisely. Really, really beautiful. Gorgeous. And then on top of this, I am going to go with one of the glosses that Anastasia sent over. They sent over 4 shades, a clear one, kind of a sparkly one, and then like a brownie one and a pinky one. So I want to go with this one because this is shade Diamond and it just looks insane in real life. I don't know if you can see on camera how beautiful this looks, but this looks like literal liquid diamonds and I am so here for it. So let's go ahead and apply it on top. Oh my God, there's like golden diamond pearls in there. Oh, I am messing up the entire gloss. I'm not gonna put it back in. I'm just gonna clean this applicator to keep it clear. Oh my God, this is to die for. This lip combo. It's so pretty. It's like one of those where everyone is gonna comment, what's on your lips? So pretty. Okay, I think we're all done waiting here. Let's finally get in this goodness. This is the new Natasha Denona Golden Palette. It is so beautiful, so gorgeous. I decided not to pick up the highlighter trio because I just recently bought a Natasha Denona highlighter, as well as the golden gloss because I have 150 glosses and there is no way I will ever use them up. I just didn't need a new one. And I have this one. This one's so pretty. But anyways, if you are still deciding on whether to buy this palette or not, or if you're picking anything up on the Natasha Denona website, please use my code Anastasia15. That helps out my channel a lot. On that note, I did pick up the palette and it is absolutely gorgeous, even though this is pretty much as far away from what I like as you can go. This is super neutral, leaning more warm. Okay, not as far away, like the furthest away from my liking is the bronze palette and I own it and it's gorgeous. It's just not my personal preference, but this is leaning warm, some neutrals and a ton of beautiful golden shades. I want to know if you guys want to see a separate video on this palette with swatches, couple looks, my thoughts, because I could do that. I know that I'm late for the YouTube game to post about this palette, but I would do that if you guys are still interested. However, I'm not planning to do that just yet, but again, just let me know in the comments. However, I did try this palette a couple times. I do adore these shades. My overall thoughts are that a couple repetitive golden shimmers could have done another deep matte shade, even though this goes really deep and it's beautiful. And probably this matte should be lighter. I always think that the matte should be lighter because I want one super light matte to put in my inner corner, and I think this one isn't. This shade is spectacular. The super sparkly golden shades are spectacular. Without further ado, let's just do something pretty and golden and summery and bronzen on my eyes today. And I'm gonna go ahead and first pick up the shade Aria with a fluffy brush and just start blending that in my crease. I don't want to do anything crazy. I don't want to think. I just want to do a beautiful, luxurious golden look. And I know that Natasha Denona is the way to do so. So yeah, the mattes are obviously super easy to blend. It's just like, this is one of those palettes that the shadows just work for you. You don't need to do anything. You can honestly take a nap while you're doing eyeshadow. It's still gonna turn out beautiful. I use that same shade all along my lower lash line as well. And now I'm gonna pick up that lighter matte shade. It's kind of cream to matte formula called Mliko, which is milk in some language, at least it sounds like it. And I'm going to apply it under my brow bone to brighten things up. And as I said, I don't think it's gonna be bright enough for me to enjoy it in my inner corner, but in this capacity, it looks beautiful. Let's pick up another shade. No, let's pick up a brush first. Let's pick up another shade. I'm gonna go with the shade Log, which is the deepest shade in the palette, and I thoroughly enjoy this shade. It's really beautiful. And I am going to just deepen up my outer corner with this. And first, I basically place this shade, and then I blend it out with a more fluffy brush. And I do want it quite deep on the outer corner here, quite dark and intense, so I will build that up and then kind of help my blend with that first brush and the first shade that I have. And I'm also going to place it on the lower lash line as well, just on the outer portion. Wow, I take it back. These colors are so flattering on brown eyes. I actually adore this color story. I don't know why I said that it's not like my favorite. I guess because I don't get as excited about these colors as I would about colorful eyeshadow palette. But I take it back. This is absolutely phenomenal. So I actually haven't tried any of the like rich old golden kind of shimmers. So I think I'm gonna go with the shade Oro, and then I'm gonna go with the shade Fizzy on top because I love this diamond sparkling formula. And then I'm gonna go with the shade Aura, which is kind of a duochrome, beautiful shade. You wouldn't tell from looking at the pan, but I would go with that in my inner corner. So let's do. So first we're gonna start with Oro, which is that rich warm gold. Oh, wow, that is so pretty. It's actually stunning. So I'm just gonna apply that on my lid, and then I'm gonna go with the shade Fizzy. I've used this shade multiple times and I can't stop using it because it's that beautiful sparkling formula. And I'm just gonna go all on the top with this, and this will create that diamond little dust vibe. Absolutely love this. So dreamy and pretty. Wow. And then lastly, I'm gonna go with that super bright white gold duochrome shade. It's like, I can't describe it because in the pan it looks so much different than what it looks in real life. Okay, I might need some setting spray on my brush for this to work because I can't really pick it up with my finger, but I would if I could, because that's like the best application tip for shadows like this and Natasha Denona shimmers in general. But this is just absolutely gorgeous. You can see it brightens things up, but it's like still has that golden hue. So it's not like we're going too far away from the theme, and it's not like it's a silver. That's what I'm trying to say. This is so pretty. Oh my God. Natasha Denona, the woman you are. Let me tell you what you think about this palette. Did you pick it up? I'm not really sure how hyped up this product is, but it's another Natasha Denona launch, so obviously I was going to pick it up. Even though I was away traveling and I knew that I wouldn't be able to review it in time, I still wanted to pick it up for myself. Anyways, for liners, I actually have these iconic liner products. So what are they called? Smoky Eye Duo. So I have this brown shade, which is the shade, I wish they had the shade name somewhere here. That'd be just lovely, wouldn't it? So anyways, I have the brown one and I have the kind of light skin tone, kind of bone color. And then I used the plum one yesterday. I loved it. So we have basically like a pencil on one side, like a gel little pencil, and kind of like an eyeshadow stick, like a thicker thing on the other side, if that makes sense. I think it's a really cool concept and I love Iconic London. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the brown shade. Should I use the tan one? No, I'm just gonna use the brown shade in my waterline and then on my upper lash line as well. It honestly looks good in the waterline. I haven't tried it in this way yet. It kind of looks really good. I hope it stays in. I'm gonna do a little bit of an inner corner wing here and then just do the same on the upper lash line. This does look pretty. this does, I hope it stays in. I am a snob when it comes to pencils, waterline products in general, because my eyes are super oily, watery, anything you can think of. It's just a mess at all times. So I do like Give Beauty, and that's what I stick with, but we'll give it a try. Yeah, so far I really like this product, and I think that it makes your eye look kind of really sultry if you apply a dark waterline, whether it's brown or plum or black. I just love the effect on this. And then for the upper lash line, KVD just sent over their new tattoo liners. These are my favorite liners. One of them, along with Too Faced, Thrive Cosmetics, Valentino, what else? Moira Milani, Maybelline, I love a lot. But this is their new brown shade, Mad Max Brown. I am so excited. Also, they said that they changed the formula. I hope not too much, because that one was perfect. Why change something that is so perfect? I don't know. But I still want to give it a try. It has a really beautiful, precise felt tip applicator. I look like a mess because it's so hot here and my AC is very loud, so I have to kind of turn it off for filming. So bear with me, I'm gonna powder in a bit. But anyways, we're gonna try and do a bit of a wing liner. Oh yeah, I love the shade already. And I know that KVD tattoo liner is pigmented, is long wear, and is just fantastic. Like, I have all kind of faith in this product. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful shade. A lot of the times when they make brown liners, they tend to be almost black, not noticeable enough that it's brown, or super light so that it doesn't make any sense. This is a perfect brown shade, in my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye and come back. I have a new mascara to try out, and this is a all brand new brand for me. This is by Lisa Eldridge. This is their Kitten Lash Mascara. What do we know about this brand? I know that Lisa Eldridge is a makeup artist slash influencer, or maybe not. And I know that a lot of people love this brand, and it's more of a luxury brand, and they have more high prices, up their prices. So let me know what you think about this brand, or what do you like about it? I know a lot of people love their stuff, like their liner or maybe their mascara I've heard about. I'm not really sure. I have their foundation, eyeliner, and this mascara that we're trying out today. So let's just give it a whirl. This is in the shade Black, and I don't know if I have to tell you this one more time, but I hate mascaras, but I'm gonna give it a try. Right away, I do like this applicator. It's not too big, and we're going to coat the lashes. Interesting. Is it like a tubing mascara? That's what it feels like. I don't really know. Didn't do any research as per usual. It's not giving much. It's separating the lashes nicely, very nicely. It's coating them a little bit. I just kind of prefer more volume when it comes to my lashes. Like, it looks okay, but when I use my Maybelline or Give Beauty, it's just gonna give more. So that's where I'm at the moment, but it's okay. Let me know if I'm doing something wrong. So this is what it's giving. It's pretty. By the way, if you ever have this happen to you when you apply mascara, just in case you don't know it, I always love to mention when it happens, wait until it's completely dry, take a clean spoolie and brush it off. That's the way to do it. So I'm waiting for it to be dry to show you that trick. While I'm waiting, I'm gonna tell you about the pair of lashes that I'm going to apply today. Where is it? I have been over the moon, obsessed is an understatement, with Kiss, the new natural lashes. I tried the lashes in the style Freckles and in the style Glowy. They're half lashes. They're out of this world. I need more. Kiss, please send me more, or I'll buy more. But this is another style. The style is Silver Ring, so I'll probably cut out a little bit and then apply it kind of more of a half lash as well. But these are so lightweight. These are so beautiful, fluffy, and just enough volume without it being looking like a doll, even though sometimes I do like that. But yeah, I'm gonna apply these off camera and come back and show you the final result. But first, we shall do this. See, all gone. All right, team, we're back, and here's the final result. Take a look at my face. I think that, not to toot my own horn, but I think that this was really, really successful. I think that the skin looks beautiful, and definitely everything is about the foundation that you use, you guys. And this foundation, I think, holds up and looks beautiful. So it is definitely oily and textured skin approved. And just a reminder, I'm talking about the new e.l.f. foundation, as well as I do believe that the blurring primer is good. I think it's definitely the best one that One Size has to offer from me personally, so I will keep using and testing that one out. I am not really sure how I feel about this powder. I think it made my under eyes look pretty nasty, so maybe if you use it all over the face it will be a little bit better, but at the same time I'm more of a loose powder kind of on the face girly, so I'm not gonna try that out. I'm just gonna go ahead and not use that powder. Let's put it that way. I loved the KVD products. They're not my favorite just because of the balmy texture, but they do look pretty. A Beach blush is one of my favorites at this time. Definitely if you were on the fence about picking it up, I would definitely recommend it. It's really beautiful. YSL bronzer, 11 out of 10. I am so happy this shade worked out for me. I was kind of worried about that, but it's beautiful. It is going to be in my rotation from now on. Same with the setting spray, gorgeous, stunning, beautiful. The Glow Drops by Iconic and also the Glow Serum by Believe, I think are working beautifully because you can still see glow on my face in all of the right places. Natasha Denona palette, I honestly, after today, I realized that I like it way more than I thought and way more than I give it credit to. It is gorgeous, phenomenal, glam palette. If I'm going out, if I'm going to a beautiful event, not that I do that a lot, but if I do, this is what I'm reaching for. This type of glam looks absolutely gorgeous with brown eyes and like a bit of a tan. Love it so much. Let me know if we want more looks with this palette. I'll gladly film that video for you guys. Lip products. As much as I love this Anastasia pencil, it looks so beautiful. It is the perfect shade. It's so easy to apply on my lips without any filler, but wooden pencils are not as long wear as other pencils. So I will be using it, but I will not be, say, packing it when I go out for 12 plus hours or for a wedding or whatever. This is not what I'm gonna reach for. I'm gonna reach for Natasha Denona or Charlotte Tilbury, but this is still really amazing. Gloss is out of this world. I am putting this in my vanity. This is staying with me, and that lipstick as well. I just think that this combo is to die for. So these three products are really beautiful together. What else did we test out? The mascara is a pass for me. Not really sure what I feel about that. And the KVD brown liner is amazing. The Iconic liner, I literally thought this was a mirror. Oh my god, I need a break and lunch. The Iconic liner is not holding up really strong in the waterline, but like I mentioned, it happens with any liner besides Give. So I need something waterproof there. However, using these in a capacity where I use it on an upper lash line and smudge it out, or the thicker guy as an eyeshadow base and smudge it out, you know what I mean? These work beautifully. I tried it out. I love it. And the shade range is gorgeous. So yeah, these are all the products we tried today. This is the final look. I feel really beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and film another video while we have this going on because it's super pretty. Let me know what you think about this video. I will link all of the products that I'm wearing down below. If you shop through my links, you help me out so much. And I will probably also link the top and the necklaces. This is all from like Amazon. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.